If you're a surfer and surfing a longboard or any bigger board for that matter, and you're finding that it's difficult to gain speed effectively as well as turn, then this is a clip from a recent coaching session that I think highlights what we can do to make the most of this really, really well. So if you have any questions about this, let me know, but let's get into that clip now. So what I wanted to speak to you about on this one is, and there's another wave that I'll show you the example of too, but it's going to be how we use our thirds of the board. So I'll even stop it here and I'll get up my little drawing tool because I think that can be helpful. So what we have with a shortboard oftentimes, I'll even draw a shortboard for us here. My drawing, by the way, is not very good. So just please bear with me as I'm drawing this. So that's one, and then we'll do this side as well. So this is a shortboard. So a little bit different to a longboard, I know. That's actually not too bad in comparison to what I've done in the past. Now, but for a shortboard, we usually can kind of divide it in half, and our back foot will go around here and our front foot will go around here. Okay, and the reason that it's a lot easier to use a shortboard in this sort of way is we can essentially just lean forwards over the front foot to accelerate, and then we can lean backwards in order to slow down or turn and do things of that nature. Now, what happens is I'll try and draw another longboard here. So this is going to be a bit bigger. So just bear with me. I'll try and make the nose a little bit more rounded. Nice. All right. And so this is our longboard here. Oh, stuffed it up at the end there. But we can see that if we were going to do the same thing with a longboard and just split it into our halves, what we often end up with is, say our front foot was here, and our back foot was here. What we may be really good at doing in this instance is we may be good at accelerating, because we know that this middle point in the board is where we need to place our weight in order for the board to play nice and flat and trim really, really fast. So that is what we want. But in order to turn, we may now notice that our back foot is not far enough back towards the tail here in order to engage the tail properly and to turn properly. So we see that in this one position, we're good for acceleration, but we're not so good for turning.